Hey guys, today I have to make a project for my daughter's school. It's going to be a house, a Halloween house, and with a backlight shining through the windows, and a tree. This is a picture they gave me to go by. I'm going to do basically what the picture shows. If you guys ever have a picture and it's too small to copy, then what I did is I measured by inches. This was 2.5 inches long. So what I do is I actually convert each inch to a foot. So this is going to be 2.5 feet long and 4.25, about basically 4.5 feet tall. The only reason why I can't go larger is because I'm using a 4x8 piece of plywood to fit it on. Plus I'm going to cut the tree out. So based off of these measurements, you just take some rough estimates and then you can gauge on how big the house is going to be. And if you wanted to use a picture, you can basically copy it without copying it, if that makes sense. So let me get started and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I don't know, you probably can't tell in this picture or the drawing that I did, but I drew it out. It's kind of faint. Maybe see a window there. You know, windows up there, the peaks of the house. But yeah, it's all drawn out. Now it has to be cut. If you guys were wondering, this is actually the rougher side of the plywood. So I drew on the back side or the rougher side, so that way when I use the jigsaw when you're cutting it, the teeth point up. So when it's pulling it through, it's going to splinter plywood. So you want to splinter on the back side and not the front side. Another technique that we can do as well to prevent less splintering is actually tape where you're going to cut, and it won't splinter as bad. But I won't worry about that. It's going to be the back side, and no one will really be able to tell after it's painted, because based off this picture, it's going to be like black, and it's just basically a silhouette of the house and the tree. I do want to let you guys know, if you do copy a picture, make sure you have rights to copy it. So yeah, now on to cutting. All right, next up I'll be using a jigsaw and a drill. First, I'll be using the drill to drill a couple holes in the windows and the door. That way I can get the jigsaw in. So let's begin. I'm going to give you a close-up view of the holes. I did it in a diagonal because when you start here and you take your jigsaw, cut this line, you can't, it's hard to do a 90-degree angle, or actually you can't. So you start on this side and you go this way. And then you start on this side and you go this way. And then you start over here and you go this way. You do that for all of the windows and doors. Then I cut a hole here and on the other side for a tight spot. That way when I'm coming in on this side, I can end it there, and then I can start going that way. All right, now let's begin using the jigsaw. house is cut out now. The next step will be to actually figure out how we're going to run the lights, as well as we're going to attach a tree that's removable to allow for easier storage and less weight when moving it. And the tree will, you know, come up over the house. Thinner piece of wood. I use 1/2-inch wood. It's preferably best to use 3/4 inch because it's more durable, but it gets heavier. So I use 1/2 inch, and the tree I probably use either 1/4 inch. Yeah, maybe 1/4 inch. We'll see. And then I gotta figure out how to prop this up with some legs that pop out, and then we'll be good to go. Thanks guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up for this video. I hope this video helped inspire you, give you ideas on what to do for Halloween decorations. And stay tuned for the next part. Bye.